Hello and welcome back. My name is Andrei,
And I'm Dominika.
and we're back again with another reaction to.
Traffic with the low spark of high heeled boys.
Alright.
Okay, so that is for us the whole story unraveled in the title because we were intrigued by the title, so we went to check the lyrics. And then originally you thought that the high heeled boys
Are
are
just some guys on the high heels?
yeah, dressed up as a women, which that's a mistake. So you literally Google high heeled boys meaning.
Yeah. And it's a
it-
slang.
Yes, so
For,
it came out in the 70s. It was a reference to a
some
mixture of
Mm,
two drugs called speedball, right?
Yeah.
And so then we checked the lyrics, and all the lyrics that kind of unravel itself. It's completely for us. It's something we cannot in any way um, connect
Well,
with it.
we'll connect now with the song.
But so then, yes, that's what I want to say. But I'm very much looking forward to check it out because we know that this song came out in 71,
Yeah.
and also Steve Winwood is on vocals and the piano in here. But also when I was checking about the band, Dave Mason, who we also had the pleasure of listening to. So he was in the band Derek and the Dominos, but
Ringo Starr.
with Ringo Starr and
and
All
Fleetwood
Stars
Mac.
and Fleetwood Mac. So here we go. Traffic is a
It's an English rock band formed in 67 in Birmingham.
yeah, that's correct. And today we're doing it thanks to James. So thank you
Thank
very
you.
very much for your request, and we hope you're gonna enjoy our reaction.
Are
to
you
it.
ready?
Yes.
Let's go.
Ah.
Oh my God.
Well,
This is kind of holy moly kind of song. I love the sound so much. It's so beautiful. But the things what's happening here, it's a bit kind of.
holy moly.
Well, I hear because you say, well, we don't really have nothing to do with this. Far as I know, a lot of things from the movies. That's kind of it.
Are
know?
you talking about
Yeah,
the
drugs
drug
and all
culture?
of this stuff.
Yeah.
I did kind of you see it in movie, in different music videos, and a lot of stuff. Depends what you listen to. Stuff. But did you hear what
Yes,
happened?
I did hear what happened. That's
So the
correct.
dealer is selling a lot, so expensive, and then he had the. He say he died, but not the bullet. He
But
was
I think that's
shoot,
yeah.
shoot him. He was
I
the
think it's always the case that they make money on
overdose.
someone else's.
Buy a
That's how
new
they a lot
car.
of money.
But I don't understand that when he say we've been all kids playing with toys and now they all kind of do. Is really like that? Was that bad with the drugs back in the days? Like everybody kind of, and he said, "Don't worry, you will kind of see how it is." I mean, it's really how was the temptation? Why everybody want to try? How was the thing? That's for me. I cannot understand. I mean, if you see someone smoking something or drinking alcohol, you have to do it yourself as well.
Okay,
That's the
we
thing.
kind of had that conversation before. You're a little bit different than majority of people.
Right.
You say you were growing up, all your friends were trying cigarettes, were trying alcohol, and you were saying you always say no to those things. You never kind of.
It's not like yeah, it's just nothing tempting for me.
I
I prefer
understand,
sweets if it's the case.
I do understand that, but I think majority of people it's not like that. Yes, it's really hard to say no. But I don't think this is in this song. This is about saying no, or this is.
No, I
it's
understand.
like
This
a-
is more like how probably the feeling after you kind of get and all of that, right?
Yeah, and also I feel a little bit when you say about the kids that we've been once kids. I feel it's also in relation to kind of shattered dreams that you can try to pursue your dream, but the obstacle of how you do it.
But yeah, but still, this is not the answer to even your dreams doesn't come true today or tomorrow. I don't because
I think you're
exactly
going
what
a
you
little
say
bit
exactly like you
too-
say because we have nothing to it's
yeah,
just
you
like,
cannot relate personally.
Yeah.
So then I think it's best to just abandon the
no
not abandon the
no
lyrics,
no
but
I absolutely
don't go too deep and then trying to figure things out. I just want to say about the sound. I absolutely love the sound. The whole sound. I like how the song started, and you even went to
I
put the
tried to
volume.
put it, yeah,
I
say
said, oh
was
my
something
god, the
wrong with the
recording is
volume,
not great. Yeah.
but then it grow. That was
Yeah.
so beautiful
And
actually.
it was really really nice, and then at some point it changed, and the piano went a little bit more frantic and a bit up front of the other instruments. I definitely enjoy the sound very very much.
All right. So because I'm really curious and I have another question about the kind of what's happening, I want to say, why is this name for the mixture of drugs? If someone not to know about it, or how is like why you put it like that? You could say it how it is. I don't know. I don't understand how they kind of brand it in this way, in a
I
way.
have no idea.
It's a slang, but how,
I think
it's quite a long name.
when you think about it, drugs always been illegal, so you kind of have to
So no,
somehow
yeah.
come up with something
Alright.
it's not that obvious.
Okay. It's not like me. I go in the shop. I want a chocolate. It's not like that. I understand. You're right. The song is so cool. Honestly,
Yeah, I
do love
agree,
the sound
I
so
agree.
much. Ready for some more?
Please.
If you had just a minute to breathe, and they granted you one final wish, would you ask for something like another chance? Or something similar as this? Don't worry too much, it'll happen to you. As sure as your sorrows are joys, and the thing that disturbs you is only the sound of the love spark of high heel boys.
try. Really hard to stop it. Oh man, you know, I feel this song for me will be amazing to be listened late in the night. Oh, the
Yes.
way he's going, the instrument, I love so much. The piano, the horn, it's creating such an atmosphere of dreamy, and I love as well Stevie's voice. Oh man, it's so cool.
I
It's so
completely agree.
smooth, and you know, it doesn't give me impression of rock. It's giving more. I don't know. It's such a mixture of blending of maybe it's what they talking in a song or something. I don't know.
But I just want to say that even the musically, that instrumental part, it definitely at some point I completely forgot where I was and what we're doing. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know where I went, but I definitely went somewhere for whatever reason.
How's your face was
That
looking?
is, I don't know, and I'm a little bit concerned. I was when I kind of snap out of it. I wanted to just say maybe we have to stop because I don't. I honestly I had a moment that I wasn't present in here, and I realized that after a minute or so. That instrumental part was definitely something to listen to. So easy to kind of disconnect from where you are. How the instruments were appearing and coming in the front and the back, and that repetitiveness of the piano, it was just going on, and then I believe that was saxophone. If I'm wrong, correct me please. It was going kind of appearing,
The
disappearing.
horn's
a bit
really,
roller-
really good.
really amazing. I definitely enjoy it, but I do apologize for my face if it was something wrong with it, because like I said, I don't know
I
where
don't think so, but
I
yeah.
went somewhere, that's for sure. I didn't know where because I snapped out quickly out of it. But anyway,
Oh, I did love that part so
yes,
much.
yes, I completely agree.
Ready?
Please.
If I gave you everything that I own and asked for nothing in return, would you do the same for me as I would for you? Or take me for a ride and strip me of everything, including my pride. But spirit is something that no one destroys. And the sound that I'm hearing is only the sound of the love spot I hear, boy. Hear, boy.
Oh well.
And this is how it started, isn't it?
Yeah. Phaser.
Yeah. I just hit myself.
You're
This
right,
song
you're
had
right. What
such
happened with it?
effect on me. I don't know.
Yeah, if, I want to say if this is the kind of the sound of low spark heeled, high-heeled boys, that's pretty cool. I would say. I think it's one of the most beautiful songs I heard about kind of drugs. You know.
I was thinking exactly the same thing, that it's you cannot help but love it, although you know what the song is all about.
Yeah, but I don't
You're not
care.
supposed
I
to,
just
but,
enjoy
but you
the
cannot,
music.
yeah, you cannot deny the musicianship. But also, I have a kind of question about if people know about the inspiration for the song, for the lyrics itself. Is it like the inspiration was coming from the culture of that times, or was it for like a single experience of someone close or the person who wrote the song? I'd be very curious to find out, because I was listening. I was listening to the lyrics, and that there were some points of the lyrics that he was saying, kind of how drugs can destroy your life, but then there's some points that the feeling of having the drugs is so good And I have a very mixed feelings.
Well, that's how it is it? Because that's
Yeah.
why people take it, but they're still not good in the end. They still destroy your life.
Of course, I completely agree. But I say that we heard some songs about the drugs before, and they
They
either on you know how fun it is to take it or how bad it is to take it. But this one I had a kind of like a mixture of
Good and bad.
like good and bad. Yes,
Well, definitely
which
was
is
definitely. Sorry, definitely was quite bad on the beginning when the dealer took the overdose. Or how you call it.
yeah. But I think it was in of the person who's taking, and then there was something about if you could get another chance. So it's bad, but then even the music was changing when he was singing about the low spark of high heeled boys.
So basically,
So-
when he say about you take another chance, it's like you will do it again. The same thing if you after you kind of destroy your life. That's kind of it. You go on the same path, or
Or if you get another chance, just go
somewhere
stay
doing
still from.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know. You know what? It's really because it's really hard for someone who doesn't have much experience with drugs, and
well,
then
that's good.
and yeah, that's good. Yeah, thanks God for that. But I'm saying that, and also not having much experience of living in that times, that was completely different. I know, and we know from the comments, and I know from people that the end of 60s, 70s, around the Woodstock time, that that the drug culture was existing. You know,
I think
people
it's-
was using drugs for having fun, and you know the experience of like kind of you know the listening to the music, or being on drugs, or creating the music. That's a
Something.
part of that times. But personally, I cannot kind of.
But I
go-
think these times is bad as well. I mean, you can see on on TV or something. It's still bad. I mean, things
But I
didn't
think
change.
back in the
with
day it was more. I don't know if I want to say innocent, but because drugs are never innocent. But maybe it came from the fact that it wasn't known. That I don't know. I think these days it's more
dirty.
destructive and dirty. Yes, than.
Mm.
Back in the day was more
You will-
people were having fun taking you know, and these days it's very violent even
Mm.
if it comes. I don't know. I just
Well-
don't know what I'm talking about.
You have to watch more movies.
Woo, the song took me somewhere else and I'm back. But anyway, I definitely enjoyed the song very, very much. Like I said, it was so easy and instantly kind of dived so deep into the song.
And the way
right?
I think the such a beautiful how they put the instruments, like you say,
Yeah.
coming and disappear and coming a different one, and really put you in that kind of and loop and you say it was a bit repetitive and all
there
of
was
that. And
that part
was
of the
so,
piano
so
was so
beautiful.
and like I said, I don't know what happened. I just drifted away.
So that's the effect probably.
of a
It's
drive.
quite beautiful then.
Oh
But
my God,
don't do that. No, no, don't. No, the song is beautiful.
The
This,
song
definitely.
is
I'm
really,
talking
really
about the song.
beautiful. The song is
The
really
song
beautiful.
effect of the song. I'm talking about.
Yes,
Nothing else. Let's make it clear. All right, guys.
Yes.
All right. Hope you enjoy our reaction and see you again next time. Have a lovely day and all the best. Take care.
Bye for
Bye-bye.
now.